like, I was already was moving how I moved before. I've been like that. I always move right. So it really ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I always move. So, but I move better. It did a little better, but I always moved out. You know what I'm saying?
From a near-fatal encounter with Youngboy at a concert to the tragic loss of his best friend, Lit Yoshi has emerged as a formidable figure in the rap scene, earning a reputation as the only rapper that NBA Youngboy truly fears. Miyoshi Edwards, better known as Lit Yoshi, is a rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, one of the state's most dangerous areas. He is associated with the Top Boy Gorillas, TBG, who dominate the north side of Baton Rouge, while his rivals, the BBGs, control the south side. Unlike Youngboy and Fredo Bang, Lit Yoshi did not initially gain fame through music. Instead, he became notorious as one of the most feared shooters in the city, known for his extreme aggression and willingness to go to any lengths, as evidenced by his controversial lyrics. In one song, he even claims he would step on Jesus to prove his toughness.
Bitch, you know I'm evil. I step on Jesus. Lean in your chest and work that fucking chopper like a demon.
TBG's main rappers were Fredo Bang, G-Money, and Boulevard Quick. Yoshi was initially just a shooter, causing chaos in the streets. However, several key events led him to start rapping. Fredo Bang was incarcerated in 2016, and Boulevard Quick was also jailed around the same time for violating his probation after a drug possession charge. Then, in 2017, G-Money was killed after a dispute with NBA Youngboy, signaling a downturn for TBG. Fredo Bang will never forget that day, as G-Money was more than just a friend of his.
You were actually in jail when you found out about the news.
Yeah.
How badly did it hit you?
I broke down and cried.
Yeah. You were saying, I think in a small room, you were crying like a baby, like you were like screaming, crying, like you were saying.
Like, it was like to where you can't scream. You know how your mama hit you, and you just, it was more like that.
This is your best friend?
Like, it was the closest friend I had besides my first best friend, but we got close, you feel me?
Yeah. What was the situation around him being killed?
Huh?
The situation about him being killed. Like, what was the overall story?
I don't really know. I think it was like some random gun violence. I don't know.
What, was anyone arrested for his murder?
No.
These incidents pushed Lit Yoshi to step into the recording booth and begin his career in music. Yoshi was the last remaining member to keep TBG's name alive in the streets of Baton Rouge. Determined to apply pressure on NBA and BBG, he stepped into the studio and began making music that intensified the conflict both on the streets and in the music scene. The war escalated when Fredo and Boulevard Quick returned home. TBG sought payback for G-Money's death, and less than a year later, they struck by taking out NBA Youngboy's manager, Desmond Hardnett, known as Big Dump. On May 7, 2018, Dump was in his front yard, chatting with friends and family, when an unknown car drove by and started shooting. Amid the chaos, Dump was hit multiple times, along with a woman standing next to him. While the woman survived, Dump tragically passed away. His death shocked his family and friends, as he wasn't involved in street life beyond managing Youngboy. Before entering the music industry, he worked in construction and landscaping to support Youngboy's career. Big Dump's nephew, Lil Dump, talked a lot of Big Dump. He was a role model and an anchor that he could rely on in the family.
Big Dump grew up over here too. Shit, right here, like I said, I grew up in this house. As of the house down the street, I grew up in both of them. Feel what I'm saying? I got my brothers with me. Shit, a lot went on this street. Shit, a whole lot of memories. Every black nigga, he did what every black nigga do. But yeah, he died at this house right here. My uncle died at this house. Basically, he ran from here to there, under my uncle's driveway. That's how that shit really happened. People make up false stories every day, but that's how that shit really happened. And there you have it. Me walking through my hood telling y'all.
Dump's death was a significant blow to NBA and escalated the tension with TBG. Rumors circulated that Yoshi, with the help of Boulevard Quick, was behind the hit. However, it was only a matter of time before NBA sought revenge, leading to Boulevard Quick's demise.
Baton Rouge police say the local rapper was shot and killed at his home at Lakeside Villa Apartments on Wellwood Drive after midnight.
I was in bed and my balcony is right above where it happened. So I heard about 6 shots go off.
Chase Corley has lived in the apartment complex for 4 months. He says he saw someone he thinks may have been the shooter running away.
I wasn't able to see the guy, but I saw him take off running through the corridor right there, the little hallway, into the woods.
Wells is now the second rapper from his record label who has been killed. Just last year, a rapper who went by the name G-Money was also shot to death. The two rappers appeared together in music videos, but police haven't said if they believe the deaths are connected.
Back in 2018, Baton Rouge was on fire when Belvidere Quick, aka Ashton Wells, got gunned down at Lakeside Villa Apartments. This ain't just some random incident. It's linked to the gritty street war between NBA and TPG. You know how it is out there. Blocks hot, sides losing soldiers every damn day. Belvidere Quick got cut down in a tragic shooting at Lakeside Villa Apartments. This ain't just another statistic. It's a loss for the streets and the music scene alike. Known for his gritty lyrics and raw beats, Belvidere Quick wasn't just about spitting bars. He was about his hood and his hustle. His tracks hit hard, reflecting life on the grind and the struggle to rise above. But now, the streets are mourning. Social media was blowing up with tributes. Homies and fans alike are pouring out their love for Belvidere Quick. His music wasn't just music, it was his life story. Straight out of Baton Rouge, where the struggle is real and the streets don't sleep. Quick had plans, dreams beyond the blocks he rapped about. He was grinding hard, signed with TBG Records, pushing his music to millions. But the streets don't care about dreams. They take without warning. Neighbors at the scene, they heard the shots ripped through the night. Blood on the sidewalks, fear in the air. This ain't the kind of headlines Baton Rouge needs. Folks were shaken, talking about more security, more cameras. But can cameras stop bullets? As the smoke clears, all we're left with is another young life cut short, another voice silenced in the city's endless symphony of violence. Belvidere Quick. He had stories left to tell, but now all we can do is remember his flow, his passion, and hope his legacy lives on. Quick had just stepped out of the joint 6 months prior, but the streets don't forget. Police say his affiliations caught up with him. And now, with his death, it's like pouring gas on a raging fire. Yoshi, he ain't taking this lightly. Dude's straight up furious, hitting the streets with vengeance. It's a war zone out there, and ain't nobody safe. This ain't just about rap beef or hood drama. It's life and death, pure and simple. Here's how it went down in April 2019. Yoshi's name started ringing bells after a wild shootout outside M Mart on Highland Road. BBG and NBA crews were posted up, just chilling, when shots rang out from a whip packing heavy artillery. Bullets sprayed like it was Armageddon, leaving heads spinning. Then in May, NBA Youngboy and his squad hit up Miami for Rolling Loud. That's when chaos erupted outside their hotel. Black truck rolls up, shots fired. Fans thought YB was gone, but it was his girl who caught a bullet in the shoulder. Innocent bystanders caught stray bullets too, including a little kid. Tragic, man. Muhammad Dradi lost his life to the madness. According to the YB's lawyer, James Manasseh, Youngboy wished he was shot instead of Dradi. He told me, "I wish they would have gotten me, not him," Manasseh told one news outlet on behalf of YB. Cops dug deep, linked the Miami madness to the ongoing war with TBG. Phone taps, surveillance, it's all part of the game. They traced Yoshi's moves, tied him to the scene by Trump Hotel. At first they couldn't pin him down, but the streets knew Yoshi was on a mission, taking out top dogs from BBG and NBA, one by one. The score's getting settled in the streets, and ain't nobody backing down. It's a war out there, and Yoshi's running the play for TBG, no holds barred. The streets were lit in April 2020, when Yoshi and his crew rolled up on their ops at an apartment complex. They weren't playing games. They hopped out, guns blazing, caught their target slipping. Surveillance caught every gritty detail, no hiding from the truth. Turns out, their aim was on NBA Pap, a heavy hitter in the NBA crew. He survived the hit, but the message was clear. Yoshi ain't playing around. It's retaliation for G Money's murder back in 2017. Yoshi ain't waiting on the cops to solve nothing. But Yoshi's thirst for revenge didn't stop there. Few months down the line, another shooting, same MO, same street justice. Yoshi's out there moving like a demon, settling scores, and leaving no doubt who runs these blocks. On July 4th, 2020, it went down at Malliot Crossing Apartments. 4 heads in a whip, chilling, 2 adults, 2 kids in the back. But then, bam, another ride pulls up, starts blazing. Bullets fly, hitting everyone in the car, even the innocent kids. Lucky they made it out alive, 'cause the streets ain't showing mercy. Baton Rouge PD had enough. Lit Yoshi's antics weren't flying under their radar no more. They tracked down one of his rental whips, tied it to his girl out in Tikfaw. Joined forces with Tikfaw PD, hunted him down, found him still gripping them burners. They dug deep, found guns matching the Malliot Crossing bloodshed, then raided his crib, found kicks matching a previous hit back in April. With all this heat, they laid down 7 attempted murder charges, 4 from July's madness, 3 from April's street symphony. NBA Pap, he got caught up too, rolling deep when the heat popped off. Now he's staring down the barrel of 7 attempted murders, plus more heat on the gun charges. And that's just the tip. Yoshi's name's ringing bells in other cases too. From NBA Dump's murder to them wild Miami shootings targeting NBA Youngboy. The streets ain't playing, and neither is the law. It's a war zone out there, and Lit Yoshi, he's right in the crosshairs. Yoshi didn't stay down for long. They threw him a fat bond, $1.8 million, and he was back on the streets like he never left. Linked up with Fredo Bang, went live straight out of the joint, keeping it real, but the heat stayed on Yoshi. July 2021, Miami raid hits Fredo's spot, but Yoshi's the target again. Cops ain't playing. They snatch him up for another attempt on life back in Sedal, Louisiana, 2020 style. And that's just the start. Fredo Bang caught heat too. Crib full of stolen wheels and burners. Here's the play. Victim chilling in a whip outside some complex, when bam, shots ring out. Turns out it's NBA Youngboy's fam in the crosshairs, 'cause Yoshi's out here calling out rats like Michi. The streets talk, and Yoshi's name's all over it. Cops ain't backing down, they're stacking charges, tying up loose ends. It's a chess game out there, and Yoshi's on the board. Kingpin moves with consequences stacking up. NBA Michi came out swinging, denying all the snitch talk, but straight up admitting he was the one in Yoshi's sights. Shoulda kept quiet, 'cause now the streets know he's got court dates lined up. Looking at serious time, 10 to 50 years, ain't no joke.
Y'all better go read that fucking paper. I told on somebody. Stupid bitch shot at me. You shot at me. And them people they sent a piece of paper to my fucking house. They sent a piece of paper to my fucking house.
Meanwhile, Yoshi's in the hot seat. After a year on lockdown, he takes the deal, pleads guilty to the heat he brought. They throw the book at him. 15 years behind bars for them attempted murders and assaults.
No, I know. My like brother photo. You heard me? I'm ducking potholes. There go the cops though. You heard me? Where the ops go? Ha! TBG Gorilla Gang, bang biz, bitch. Court today. It's up at the court. I should be hearing good news. We got the motherfucking racks. They think a nigga broke, man. That house arrest shit ain't stopping shit, boy.
The game's harsh, consequences heavy. Yoshi's Saga, it's a cautionary tale. Talk slick, play dirty, end up paying the price. From the early days grinding with TBG to the heat of the wars with NBA and TPG, Yoshi played hard and fast. Shootouts, raids, and courtrooms, the saga unfolded like a hood opera. But the game ain't forgiving. Yoshi's journey from rapper to inmate, from the highs of music videos to the lows of prison bids, it's a story etched in street lore. The streets talk, and they don't forget. As the dust settles and the bars slam shut, the echoes of Yoshi's hustle and the consequences of his choices linger. It's a reminder that in this game, every move has a price. For Yoshi, it's 15 years deep, a chapter closed behind steel doors. But in the heart of Baton Rouge, where the beats bump and the blocks remember, Lit Yoshi's legacy lives on. A cautionary tale of street fame and the cost of chasing it.